Get on my biddies, Adam here. My channel is Build It, Fix It, Use It. This is a tour of my van. Enjoy. Okay, there we go. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats and dogs. My name is Adam. My channel's called Build It, Fix It, Use It. And this is a tour of my van. Okay, where should we start?
In the beginning. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the stereo system. It's just a cheap Chinese one, but it's got Bluetooth. Yeah, so you can plug it into your phone, bits and pieces like that. But I bought it because it's got navigation, and it's navigation that works all through Europe. So for £75 from China, I thought I'd give it a go. Happy days, eh? So there we go. You've just seen the outside. I didn't get much footage from the outside because it was so windy. I couldn't really record. This is my control unit for the solar power. As you've seen, it does say it's a 300 watts panel, and under me this bench seat down here, I keep what do I keep under it? This is just to keep everything light. That's my electric hookup, so obviously that, and then we've got the 4 slots then, 4 plug holes, so if I do need to power anything, which I don't really, but I can if I need to. In here we've got the inverter. It's quite packed in there, but it's stuff that doesn't really do a lot, to be honest. Tire inflator, sticky pads if I need it, and electric heater. So you know, if I do need if I do have electric hookup, I can just power that, which works a treat. That's what I used at Christmas time when I went away. So yeah, under there, as you've seen in there's a shelf just here. Under there I've got 2 AGM leisure batteries, 110 amp hours they are. They've been in there about 2.5 years now, I think it is. They seem to do the trick just nicely. Obviously I have spinning seats in the front, because if you look in here, there's not a lot of seating, so this is how I've kept it open. So I took the bulkhead out and took out the bench seats and put in singles. I've made videos about all of that stuff. That's all on my channel. It's not the best quality or great editing because I was quite new then, but it is all there. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, they both spin around. They're both They were both universal spinning bases. They weren't actually made for this item, so it took me about a week to make the spinning bases, with a lot of welding, a lot of metal work and cutting and bits and pieces like that. You can probably hear that rumble in the background. That's me diesel heater. That's running. He's just on low at the moment. It is an 8 kilowatts, I believe. Might be slightly more than that. 8 kilowatt diesel heater. As you see on most fans, you get one vent coming out. I thought I would kind of put a central heating system in mine. So if you can see down here, just there, that's vent number 1. Alright, the actual heater is under this seat. Right here is vent number 2. Okay. Right here, on the bottom of this cupboard, is vent number 3. And right here, on the edge, it blows out this way, then it blows in straight underneath into here. Yeah, it goes straight into there. That is that's my garage. I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, that's the heater system. All the pipe work which runs from there back all the way to the underneath of the seat, all that pipe work is insulated all the way around with Celotex. So I've made like a square box real tight against the tube and run it through, so there's no heat loss from front to back. So that's that covered. I put these windows in myself. Again, that was on my channel. Not the best quality, but they're all in. This blind just rolls up. I've got it down because it's dark now. It was light, you probably see when I started this video, but it got dark pretty quickly. And I did this window as well, which is really handy when you're driving. Just to be able to see out that window. Because a lot of people keep this bit here closed, but you wouldn't believe the difference it makes to be able to see that gap right there. It does make a hell of a difference. I do have a cover for that one as well. I keep that one here, flush against the wall. You see this ply, this is 3mm ply on this. This is what I've used for the whole van. I've kept it as light as possible by using this 3mm ply in the walls, not the floor. I use the original ply on the floor, obviously in the ceiling, yeah, and this bit's like that. So I'll show you how this works. So you just unclip it here and here. So unclip it there and there. It's got feet on the bottom, one there, so it just sits in that. So you just plop that onto the wall. What I'll do then, I'll put you here like that. This just goes in here, clips in behind that block there, sits in there. I've got some magnets I just put on the edge there. I just push them up against it and it's in. And that is fully sealed. You cannot see any light in that gap at all. Nothing. For the front, I have the quilted. I have these quilted reflecty ones, which I'll put in a bit. I won't put them in just yet, because it's boiling in here anyway, so I don't think I need them. What is it in here? Nearly 17. That's me gauge it. It tells you my moisture reading. There's quite a lot of moisture in it at the moment, so and it's nearly 17. It's a bit warmer up here, but heat comes in from the back of there. So this is a cupboard which I made. As you can see, I've put in full space. I've kept it up high because I'm quite tall, so it stopped me from bashing my head when I get up and that. We have another cupboard here. This is generally where I keep all my electrics, just in there. A couple of CBs, Hoover, dustpan and brush. and whatnot. So that's that's the heating, that's the spinny seats. The seats are out of a Honda CR-V hybrid, so half electric, half petrol type of thing. So that's that. They're nice and light, that's why I got them. They're nice and light, and I thought the colours go well. It's sort of like a, if you can see, it's like a denim material in them. That's Cornish. I thought they'd go well with the colour scheme of the van. There's a lot of greys in that in here. The cabinets are dark grey oak, which is something I picked up from my work. I've hand made all this. I made the doors to fit basically. I've cut like edges off and re-glued them back on so I can make perfect size, so it all fits in with this oven. So that was a lot of work went into that. And again, all the framework of this is made out of this. This is doorstop. This is what you find in your doors in your house, if you live in a house, which go all the way around to stop the door going through. Hence the name, doorstop. It's really light. If it's made right, you can make it really strong. You could put a small child in there if you wanted to. Soft close as well. And again, this one here, this is all me cups, plates, and bowls all go in there, wine glasses and so on. And this is soft close, it's got magnets to hold it closed, click into place. This one here, it's got me coffee mugs. I'm happy with these are beauties. Nice sitting there. And I've got like beans and yeah, smash, yeah I know. and these are all soft close, and then got these magnets here as well, so these never open when you're driving along, so that works pretty well. Here's my oven. It's a 2-ring gas burner as well. Third time lucky, so there we go. That works really well, and it's just nice to have that oven underneath as well. You can cook all sorts in there depending on what tickles your fancy. This is yeah, pre-made drawer. Again, you see everything that's made out of this doorstop, just keeps it really light. I keep all my saucepans, frying pans, barbecue frying pans, French, what's it called, French press? No, it's not French press, can't remember. Coffee machine anyway, big bowl, some pieces. More storage under sink storage. There's not a lot of room in there, but there's enough room to get these little trays in, put bits and pieces in, whatever you fancy. I just put batteries and spare air fresheners and bin liners and wet wipes and stuff like that underneath. You see it's empty, but that is my Dometic 3-way fridge, which I generally run on gas. When I do run it on gas, it does get a little bit warm in there. It is vented out, but it does get a little bit warm in there. But that's okay. Good if you're going to make some bread. Bottle opener, pick that up and down in on one of my travels. So that's that one. This one here, this is like a long sort of storage locker. We've got all sorts going on in here. This is these shelves here. This is what me and my wife use for our clothes if we go away. Like I said, we did spend a month away, and between that one, this one, and this one here, that was enough for a month. So yeah, see the way I've lent the shelves going backwards into the cupboard like that, just because nothing can fall out of the front of it, so you don't need a lot of power. I mean, they've got these little roller catches to hold it closed, but yeah, all the clothes and that all push back because of these are slanted down. Just something I come up with there. A little storage bucket which is screwed down there, which I keep citronella candles in, fuses, all my wires in this corner. You don't really see much of my wires because it's all hidden. MPPT charge controller for the 300 watt solar unit. Yeah, fuse box, breaker for the electrics, and I've got a breaker down there for the solar, so you can like fully disengage it if needs be. So that's all that there. And this cupboard here, this is one of my favorites. I love all sorts of van builds. I wanted to do this one a little bit different because there's so many out there and they all use pallet woods, and I do too. I mean, like the inside, this is all like wood I've just picked up here, there and everywhere, and so I thought I'd give this one a bit of a get on, my booties. I've got pallet wood too, so I built this. Alright, so this is my little rum stash, which I'm very proud of. Little light that shines up through the bottom of the bottles. Then you got the tumblers in the top. I've got sparkly ones, so you get all sorts of crazy lights coming off it. As you can see, that one looks really yellow. That's because of the rum that's underneath it and that. Cool, huh? Yeah, the light comes on when you open it, so that's like the catch. There you go, look. But yeah, this is pallet wood. I sanded it all smooth, and then I got a blowtorch, burnt it all. So I brought out all these grains and that. Then I got some wire wool. Then I rubbed it back smooth. Now I blew it again, rubbed it back, and then I finished it with a treatment, Osmo oil. I finished it with. Inside the door, this is just where I keep all my my sticker collection. What? Yeah, that's my channel, and I'm just working on stickers. The more I get around, the more stickers I get, hopefully. But yeah, that's that. Right here we have a air freshener. This one sprays me in the face quite a lot, as you can see from me. I am almost touching the ceiling. In the morning I do touch the ceiling, but I've shrunk because it's the end of the day. So yeah, I recommend having one of these. They go off every 45 minutes, half an hour, 20 minutes, whatever setting you want to put it on. Just makes your van smell nice all the time, which is great. And my favourite fragrance is fresh linen. So that is all my cupboards. No, that's not all my cupboards. Couple more. In here we have cutlery drawer where you keep all your bits and pieces. Right on. And in the bottom one, this is where I keep all my spices and condiments and stuff like that, really. So yeah, so I can make tasty things. That just stops it from swinging open. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but that works pretty well. I believe that is this area done. Here we have a kettle, vital bit of equipment. And here it just goes back like that. And then we have our sink unit. Also, I keep on me washing up liquid and that sits in there. I keep, that's me, that's my water pump. I always keep it turned off, just in case you have any troubles. Like, I always make sure it's turned off. So that's that, and plenty of water pressure in there. I put a 1.8 bar pump in there. I went for 1.8 bar because the shower said no more than 1.8 bar. Yes, I've got a shower, and so I thought, well, I might as well go to the max then. And like, okay, I think that's that area done. This is the bed. Here, I'm gonna cover this with something, but I haven't figured out what I'm gonna put on this post yet. I like this post here just because there's a sharp corner here, and it's just something to hold on to get you around. Everything else is sort of ergonomically designed to just swish around the corners. So yeah, just grab that and then you sort of move around. It doesn't get you. So This is the bed. Up in here, little LED light switch. Got 2 settings. It's got USB both sides so you can charge your phone, and you can just slot it in there so it's out the way. So that's that. This side, I just keep the side of that cabinet open so I can put like a bottle of water in there in case I want to drink in the night, because it's not the easiest bed to get over. It's quite half the floor. I'll show you how you get in it. What you do is, that's the rest of my table. What you do is, right here, you put 1 foot in the wheel well, and then your right leg up, and then we're done. You're in. Let's get out. And let's just slide out. It's that easy. Easy for me. I'm 6'4". For someone else, maybe not so, but that's what this is for as well. So that's that. What else have we got? Yeah, I've just put a hard top on that sill there, on that wheel well, just to keep him nice and sturdy. Okay, well, I won't show you in the garage, let's show you in the toilet. Alright, this is a shower and a toilet. There's plenty of room in here to get in and sit down and do your business, do a bit of paperwork. That's the shower there. All you got to do with that, I won't turn it on exactly, but you'll get what I mean. All you got to do with that, there's a little switch on the bottom for the igniter. You turn that on, and then you got your water tap right here, and turn that on, and away you go, like so. But obviously it won't work because I've turned the pump off. But yeah, so that's how that works. Turn it on, and away you go. This here, this is a flush for the toilet. When I bought this, I thought it come with a flush in it, but there was no motor or anything, so I made my own. And this is a, you probably recognise it because a lot of people have these. It's a 12-volt shower. And I put the pump, submersed it in some liquid, which is in the garage. I'll show you in a minute. And you turn that on, and then that will flush all the way around the toilet. So there's your toilet flush. It does stay on, but that's okay. I will put it onto there eventually, but I haven't yet. So yeah, that's that. It's pretty waterproof in here. I've had quite a few showers in here. This is really lightweight, thin plastic sort of stuff. When you sat in the toilet, there's a little gap here because the bed is right there, basically, just the other side of that. But your shoulder sort of fits underneath there, so you get quite a lot of space back here, more than you'd think, to be honest. And when you shower, you shower sideways, so like going that way, so facing that way, and then you can, well, there's plenty of room. I've done it enough times to know, and I am not small. So there we go, that's that. So yeah, and the water just drains down there. On the outside there is there's an old marine fuel tank, which I've plumbed that into to drain the water into that and dispose of it. Environmentally friendly when needs be, my booties. So that's that. Oh, what else? Obviously that's gas, that shower. So yes, you do get fumes come out the top, and this is not finished. This van is not a finished van. So I know the comments were coming in saying, oh, that's dangerous. It's not finished, but I do have measures to make it less dangerous. As you can see up here, there's no carpet up there, because up here, yeah, that's it up there. You can see the daylight going through there. That's there for those gases to go through. And on the other side, in the bedroom department, here we have an extractor fan. and obviously this sucks air and blows. So you open that, you have it on extract, and any fumes will come through that side of the gap and come straight out and go out. Usually I have the doors open, but if it's raining, then that's what I do. So that's that. The bed, as you see, you might be able to see it in here. You see the way the wall comes in? See, it goes in like that. That's because the bed is wider at the back. It may not look it from here, it's quite deceiving. It's probably because of the lens on the camera, but it does go in at the back. So it's wide enough for me and my wife. She's 5'4", she's 5'10", I'm 6'4", so, and we both fit in there really well. You can see it's quite high to the ceiling. It's probably 3 foot. At first it was a little bit but I've got used to it and I absolutely love it now, so that's perfect for me. On the wheel well, we just store a bin down here, that's connected in place there, and then here we have a garage. This is an area where I can store a motorbike if I want to. I've got Honey G lives there when she's out of action. Honey G is my ice cooler, if you didn't know. She comes up a lot in me road trip. What else have I got? Let's get in here, shall we? We can have a good old look. Seats. These are me comfy chairs. These are fishing chairs. Highly recommend getting a fishing chair because those cheap fold out things are just a waste of time. New cool box there. That's only been used once, so I can't give any decent review on that. We've got windbreaks up here in the corner here, just there. That's where me 1.8 bar fuel pump is, which goes straight into a 53 litre tank. I've put it inside because in the summer it stays cooler, in the winter it doesn't freeze. In there I've got a sealed gas locker, and yeah, that's all that's in there, so you don't need to see what a gas bottle looks like. Under here, wheel well, making most of it, so I'll just fill it with tools and stuff like that. So that's all that. That's lovely. This is the pot you get with your diesel heater. But what I use it for is my automatic flush. Sorry, not automatic. I put my flush fluid in for the toilet, so it lives in there. And then when you flush the toilet, and then you can see how much you got. Really basic system. I used a shower pump and rigged it inside. What else do I have? 12 volt power here. And that's there, so I can power this cool box if needed it for just drinks. So I can just put food in the fridge. Gas locker is just here, all vented down through the floor, as it should be. And what else we got here? Outside table, fishing chairs. I would highly recommend anyone get a fishing chair because they are perfect. In the corner here, 53 litre water tank. I kept it there because that was going to be like wasted space anyway, so I thought if I put it there, then it's used perfectly, and it balances the weight out from the batteries, and water one side, batteries the other, so it keeps the weight even on the vehicle. That's another thing to think about. I think that covers it all. That's me. Get on, my booties. That's that. Yeah, and that's the van. Right, so this just about wraps it up. I am Adam. My channel is Build It, Fix It, Use It. I welcome you all. I hope you've liked your van tour. If there's anything I've missed, then please feel free to ask me any questions you want and I will try and answer it. If not, I'll probably make it up. Other than that, I'll see you later.